everybody, this is Shirley with Shirley's Threadwork. Thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it. And Happy New Year's. This is my first video that I'm putting up on my channel for this year 2025. Can you believe that this month is halfway over already and we just finished with Christmas? My goodness, things are going so fast. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here, say hi to everybody, wish everybody a wonderfully blessed, happy and prosperous new year, and to show you some of the things that I've been doing since Christmas. Actually, what I want to do today is do an unboxing of one of the gifts that I purchased for myself during the holiday time. And what is that, you say? The Accuquilt cutting system. Now, I know if you guys have been following me, which I'm sure most of you have, and if you haven't, I do appreciate you stopping by today, and I hope that you will continue to follow me. But I have been on the fence about quilting. I did make one quilt last year with the Social Society crew, Sew Along, a group where we get together and we do projects throughout the year and then present them to the group or to the audience during one of my live streams. And one of the projects that we did last year was a lap quilt. And I did it, and I was quite pleased with 99% of the outcome. However, my biggest complaint or my biggest challenge is cutting. I'm left-handed, and for some reason I can't seem to cut a straight strip to save my neck. Every time I try to use the rotary cutter and the ruler, I don't care what ruler I have, for some reason I can't get everything straight, and that has been a challenge, and that did give me a lot of anxiety doing that quilt. But it did turn out really nice, and if you want to see it, then you have to go back and look at the video where we did the reveal of the quilts that we all did, and they all turned out really well. So with that being said, we talked about it and various things that we could use for cutting. One of them is the Brother scanning cut, which I have, and I will be doing a demo on that at some point and showing you how you can cut out fabric and other things with the Brother scanning cut. And you can definitely cut out quilt pieces. However, everybody that had or has a Accuquilt that's in the group was talking about how wonderful the Accuquilt is and how easy it is to use, and it would be a great benefit to me to get one. So Santa decided that he would bring me one. So what I got was the Accuquilt Big. There are 3 different sizes. You have the smallest one, which is a Go Me. Then you have the standard size or the middle size, which is a Go, which is the one that I have. And then you have the larger size, which is called Go Big, which is electronic. So I'm going to show you the standard size Go Accuquilt. So let me go ahead. Now, I can't work my remote control on this camera for some reason, but I'm going to try to figure all of that stuff out. I had to do some adjustment with my camera and what have you, and now I got to do some more adjustment. If you fix one problem, then you create another problem. But anyway, hang in there and watch me. So I'm going to go ahead and reach down here and get the box that the Accuquilt Go is in. It came with the bundle that I bought came with a mix and match block, which this size is the Go Cube Mix and Match 8-inch block, and that's what I got. And it comes with 8 dies, so I'll be opening that too. So let me set this aside. The next thing I got, which is what I really, really wanted, and that is the Go 2.5-inch strip cutter. Now this is something that you definitely want if you're going to have an Accuquilt, because you can cut jelly rolls and all kinds of things. And I'll tell you all about what all you can cut here, but it is definitely something that you want to have. You can do 2.5 strips, you can do 2.5 squares, you can do 30-degree diamond cuts, 45-degree diamond cuts, and 60 degrees diamond cut with this one die. And it also came with the mat, which is a 10-inch by 24-inch mat that you have to put on top of the die. So those are the things that came with it, plus some books and everything that I got. But let me get to the main thing. And it's kind of heavy. And that is your Go fabric cutter starter kit, which included all of the things that I showed you. It is 90% faster than a rotary cutter or scissors. It has accurate cuts. That's the main reason why I got it. And it's safe and easy to use. So I'm going to go ahead and lay this big old box down. And let me adjust my camera so you can see it. Move it down a little bit. There we go. Hopefully you can see it. So easy to use. You place it, you turn it, and it's done. That's what it says. So let me get it out the box. Got all of this styrofoam here. Pull the styrofoam out. Good and protected. It's inside this green bag. So this one came with the bag, which I'm happy it does. So you got a nice carrying bag. Got all of this protective stuff in here, which I'm going to pitch. And this is the Accuquilt Go. So you can set it up and store it away. It has the crank on the side. This is how you use it. You turn it. And what you do is open it up. Now I'm going to turn it to the side like this. And you just simply open it like this. And lay it out. There you have it. It is open and pretty much ready to go. Let me adjust the camera a little bit more so you can see it. Want to make sure you can see it. So this is it. This is the Go. And you're going to put your fabric here and run it through. So what I'm going to do is, let me see, something else in this box here. Okay. You have your, I think this is your instructions and registration in this plastic bag here. Let me see what's in here. It tells you about it first. Read this first, make every cut count, and it basically tells you the instructions as to how to use the machine. And like I said, you place, you turn, and you're done. I will be doing a little demo of that in a few minutes in part 2. I think this is more detailed instruction. Then free 6-month extended warranty with the QR code. So I guess that gives you a year and a half, I think. I'll read that. Then you do have some patterns in here where you can use your blocks and create different patterns for your quilting, and it goes through all of these, so you have quite a few. Then I have another book that I'll show you on the next video with different patterns and designs where you can create with what I got in my package. So that's what came in the envelope. So let me put this back because I don't want to lose anything. And I'm going to set this aside. I also got another mat. And the good thing about getting these mats, I got the 10 by 24 mat, and this is a 6 by 12 inch mat. And because you have to buy these individually. And in the Go Cube, there are, if I'm not mistaken, at least 4 mats in there. But I'll show you that. This one, I also got another die set. And a pick tool. Let me open this up. I don't even think I knew I had this. This is like a weeding tool of some sort, it looks like. That's interesting. Didn't know I had this. It's got a plastic protective thing on the ends because they're pointed. Put that there. And then let me open this up and get this out and open it up to see what it is. This is my registration. Welcome to the Accuquilt family. Register your Accuquilt Go fabric cutting die online. So I will be registering this, and when you register, they know what you have, so they will keep up with what you have and what you need. So this is really cute. This is it's called a small value die, and you have the half inch, not half inch, what do you call it? You have the 4.5 inch cutter and your 2.5 inch cutters on here, and you can make all of these different blocks. So this is a die, extra die that I didn't know that I had, which is good, and that is why I got this mat that goes with it, because you have to have the mat to sit on top of your die. So when you're putting it in, and I'll show you, you put your fabric on here, you put this on top, and then you just kind of roll it through with the handle here. But I'll show you that on the next video. So that's what I got. I'll go ahead and open this one as well, and then the next video we will be cutting something. So this is the mat for the strip die, and like I said, this is the 10 inch by 24 inch mat, and this is the strip die that came with it. So I have to be honest about it. This system is not inexpensive. It's a pretty penny. It's a pretty penny. You have to check for sales and what have you, and you try to get the best deal, but it's not an inexpensive project or purchase. But I think it's going to be worth it. Now this is your strip die. You have 1, 2, 3 2.5 inch blades here strip, and then you have your 30, 45 inch and 60 inch diagonal where you can do diamonds and you can do squares and what have you. And then of course you have your mat that goes on top of that. And I'll be registering that. Everything that you get, you want to register so they know that you have it. And this shows you some of the things that you can use with that particular die. So let me go ahead. I'm going to go to part 2 when I open my 8-inch block and show you what's in that, and then I'll be ready to cut something and show you how that goes. It will be my first time using it, my first time cutting something, but I'm really excited because this is a major purchase that I decided to get to help me out with my quilting experience, and I am looking forward to having fun. I am looking forward to showing you guys what I can make with it. And this is not something to encourage anybody to buy the Accuquilt. I am not affiliated with Accuquilt at all. This is just something that I decided to do to make quilting easier for me, because if I'm going to make another quilt, I want to be able to make sure that I cut it out correctly and that I cut it out in a manner that's fun and not tedious for me, where I get discouraged and not excuse me, and not want to do it. And I figured that either this Accuquilt machine or my scan and cut would be the only options that I would have, because I have tried different products. I've tried the rotary cutters that they tell you to get. I've tried the rulers that they've told you to get, and I've tried the stripology rulers, all of those things, and I still end up with a mess. So we're going to give this a shot. So let me go ahead and get myself situated, and I'll come back with part 2. So hopefully this is interesting enough to you for you to hang around for part 2. Please be sure to give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up are very important. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. If you have subscribed, thank you so much. I am at 2,000. My goal for this year 2025 is to hit 5,000 or better. So I need the people to watch, I need people to subscribe, I need people to comment, I need people to share, I need people to watch it, enjoy it, and to learn. And the comments are very important as well, just as important as the thumbs up, because it helps me to know how well I'm doing, what information you want, what did I share, what I didn't share, and answer questions for you. So please hit the like button, the notification bell, so you know when I'm going to put up another video, and also make sure you subscribe if you have not subscribed. Thank you so much, and then come back for part 2 of the unveiling or the unboxing of my Accuquilt big fabric cutting machine. So I will talk to you in a little bit.